we are down to the wire, the home stretch of the Ottawa Senators regular season.
That's some terrific work, but 5-on-5, they got to go back to work.
Now that clear-in went off a Red Wing right to Perron, and scores! It goes off Michael Rasmussen in front of the Detroit bench.
There are now only 11 games left in the regular NHL season. Right now, the Sens are in the first wild card position for the postseason. With all of the excitement about the first possible playoff berth in 8 years, we're checking in with the team. Joining us now is President Cyril Leeder. Great to have you, Cyril.
Great to be here.
Tell us a little bit more about how you're feeling in this home stretch.
Well, we're feeling pretty good. We're in a good spot, obviously. We've still got some work left to do to make sure we get into the playoffs. But as you said, got 11 games left. 9 of those are at home. So we get
awesome.
Basically 9 home games over the next 19 days. So we're feeling pretty good about that.
How have the fans and the excitement and them coming out to games helped the team?
It's been great, really. There's a real different atmosphere at the arena now. If you've been there in the last month, you'll notice that. The fans, they're sensing there's something special happening here, and that this team may qualify for the playoffs the first time in 8 years. And the building's been electric right from the puck drop till the finish of the games. It's been really spectacular.
Is the united front that we're seeing politically, or even the enhanced patriotism, is that part of what is feeding fans, do you think?
I think to a certain extent, yes. I think if you, again, right from the beginning of the game, the singing of the Canadian national anthem's got a little bit of extra juice to it now. There's a lot more emotion involved with that. And I think the fans sense that, and it kind of carries into the puck drop and right through the game. But I really do believe it's the players and the fact that they're challenging now for a playoff spot that's really got the excitement of the city. We're seeing it on season tickets. We've had our best month in selling new season tickets, and our playoff tickets, we've started selling them already to our season ticket holders, and they've had a big uptake there as well.
No, definitely. The players are doing well. Is there something magical going on? What has been the difference lately, do you think?
I mean, I think our team's maturing. I think we've added obviously some new players this year, new goaltending, a new coach. So there are some changes that have happened that have really made a difference, I think, on the ice. But just overall, generally, I think our team's a little bit older. We do have a pretty young team, and those guys are maturing. The Brady Tchuks, the Jake Sandersons, the Tim Stützle. So those have been our best players over the course of the season, and they're really carrying us into this last 11 games here, and we're fighting for a playoff spot.
And talk to us more about some of the newer players, like Dylan Cousins, for example.
He's been great. Steve Staios and the group added some players at the trading deadline, and Dylan was the most prominent of those players. So we added Dylan Cousins, Dennis Gilbert, Fabian Zetterlund. We've added 3 new players that, again, I think are going to help us here down the stretch, and hopefully into the playoffs. So there'll be good players to have during a playoff run.
That's right. We haven't really seen a playoff run since 2017, so people are looking forward to that. And before I let you go, I definitely have to ask you about another thing people are looking forward to, which is the possibility of a downtown arena. Any insight you can give us on timelines?
Yeah, you guys would love that down here. I'm sure you just walk right over. It's a priority for us. It's just going to take time. There's really not something we have a weekly or even a monthly update on, because it's a big project. A lot of big chunks that have to get done to make that a reality. We're kind of moving into a different phase there now, where we'll be into sort of design and development and approvals and financing. Those are kind of big blocks. That's kind of where we're headed there now on that project. So not a lot of updates there, other than to tell folks that it's important. We know it's important for the hockey club, but it's also important for the city that if we're able to bring it downtown, it'll really help with the rejuvenation downtown, and we take that role seriously, and we're working hard at it.
Well, we're looking forward to it all. Cyril, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Steph.
No worries.